All right, folks, thanks for joining us here this morning, coming to you live from the Scott Center Twin Arenas, where we have the NEBC and Yukon Trackers taking on the GPAC Storm. And so two teams met up last night, 5-2 score for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers. And so they're going to do it all over again here for the final game of the Icebreaker tournament. Starting lineup, number 8, Caden Fournette out with Devin Menard, number 3, number 10, Logan Kimmy, and then number 9, Connor Brown, and number 7, Connor Kindrat on defense. Starting in net for NEBC and Yukon Trackers will be number 33, Landon Hatton. And so Kindrat moves the puck out to his own blue line, and Menard tries to squeeze through the defensive pair, is unable to do so. Fournette chases after the puck, he gets taken out on the boards, and GPAC turns it around, and in transition comes back to the Tracker zone. And quick whistle as Landon Hatton gets his glove almost on the puck with the GPAC stick, pushed it away, but the referee called it. And so the game has started, Mr. Viens.
It certainly has. Beautiful Sunday morning.
Coming to you live here on YouTube versus Ustream. And we're going to try some different things out to see which platform is going to work for us best. So bear with us as we try some stuff out over the next coming days and weeks, folks. But coming to you this morning, and hopefully everything's coming through nice and clear. GPAC gets it and nices it down the length of the ice. They bounce the puck all the way onto Landon Hatton. He has to make a stop. Back behind his goal is Tyler Turner. He comes up and puts the puck on Owen Florian stick. He goes to the middle of the ice, finding Noah Lang. Lang coming up through the middle, trying to drop the puck over to Nick Lowen. He gets taken down, but he moves the puck over to the far side. Lowen's going to get that, or Florian gets that puck, and a shot towards Nep Ross. Another shot into the back of the net. So off the ankles of the GPAC defender. I think Ross hurt the player with a solid slap shot. The rebound goes over to Nick Lowen, and the Trackers opening up the scoring at 18:51. And so they'll line it up from center ice after a broken play. Lowen takes advantage with the slap shot to the back of the net. And so Nathan Brownlee now out on the ice with Curtis Lee and Marcus Rule. Seth Sutherland and Jaden Viens on the points. Rule's going to get that puck over the blue line. It bounces off the equipment of the GPAC defender, bounces back out and puts the Trackers offside. They'll have to regroup, and they're back forechecking on the puck. Rule now with it, takes it towards the middle, has it knocked away off his stick. Board side, GPAC moves it to the neutral zone, where Viens gets the puck and goes far side to Seth Sutherland. He dumps it softly towards the blue line of the Storm, and the Storm are going to recollect it, and they're going to flip it down the length of the ice. And icing is indicated even though no arms went up. And so as it crossed the goal line, because the puck came from GPAC's side of the red line and crossed the Trackers' goal line, you have yourselves
an icing. On YouTube even, it's an icing.
Even on YouTube, it comes to you as an icing as well, folks. So 18-16 left. It'll be Brownlee out with Lee and Rule still. Brownlee to take the face-off. Face-off won by the GPAC centerman. And now GPAC comes out the near side. Puck's going to be tipped into the neutral zone where Viens has 2 yellow jerseys on him. He tries to play it, but the GPAC player falls down. Viens goes to tire, and now GPAC taking a high hit on Brownlee, and puck's going to roll out to the point. GPAC pushes in. That one's going to go up and out of play, and we'll have a face-off to the right of the netminder, I believe. And that's where the face-off's indicated as it went off a Tracker player. And so both teams will change their personnel up and get back to it. Nick Lowen's going to be centering Chase London now and Justin Brownlee. Puck's played towards the net. It goes wide off something into the far corner, and to the puck comes Justin Brownlee. Brownlee's going to chip that in through the D-man as Brownlee gets taken out, and the goalie scoops it up with his glove, and took a linesman out and lost his visor by the looks of it. So he'll pop his lid off and try to reinsert the visor onto his helmet. Otherwise, you might have to go get a full face shield there, Troy.
Looks like he's all right, maybe.
Oh, he needs to wipe it off so he can see those offsides and icings.
Should have done that yesterday.
17:37 left in the period. And so temporary stoppage in play. They're looking for something to wipe the visor off. I think somebody's ran to the dressing room you know, if you just can't see it, Troy, you're not going to be able to call it. So I think this is a worthwhile stoppage of play.
I would say so too.
So for all you latecomers, trackers have already opened up the scoring off of broken play. Nick Lowen picks up a puck on the backside and slaps it to the back of the net. And so that's where we stand. And so trackers excited about getting this game in the books. And so they're going to start her off. Everybody's fixed up. And so here we come. Puck goes into the far corner. Grand Prairie collects it. And they're going to put that up the near side. Puck's going to come out of the zone. And GPAC now moving it to the neutral zone. It's intercepted by London. London goes over to Connor Kindrak. Kindrak turns into his zone. He has pressure of two GPAC jerseys, and it's the mistake of Connor Brown that blocks the GPAC player from pulling it around him. And Connor Kindrak picks up a loose puck. He skates it through the neutral zone. He's got London in the middle of the ice. Puck's dropped, and following up is Justin Brownlee, but it's GPAC coming out the far side. Burnett takes the GPAC player. The 2-8s collide, and the glass stays in place here today.
Yeah, it did.
So down in the corner, it's Connor Brown with the puck. He's going to move it around the net over to Connor Kindrak. Kindrak comes up through the middle. Sauce pass can't be handled by Kane Fournette. And so GPAC puts it all the way back down into the zone of the trackers where Kindrak has it. So he's going to twist and turn. He's looking for an outlet pass. He finds Connor Brown below the goal line. Puck goes through the stick of Menard, and the puck is kept just in on side. And GPAC forces the trackers to go play defense. Coming off the wall is Connor Kindrak. He can't handle it quite cleanly and loses possession of it. Puck now kept in at the blue line, and they go D to D, and they can't keep that the puck inside the tracker zone. GPAC regroups in the neutral zone. They're going to go cross ice with it, and it'll be first to the puck, Connor Brown. He puts it up and gets as far as the blue line. Shot ensues. It's off of the equipment of a tracker player and stays in, and GPAC now applying a little bit of pressure deep in the zone of the trackers. Came to the puck, and he takes up the GPAC player, but he falls to the ground. He gets back up. Puck's controlled by GPAC, and the puck is deflected by Landon Haddons and is centered out front. Connor Brown gets it to the blue line, and GPAC takes it, shoots off the stick, deflection to the middle of the ice, off the post, and scrambling to get the puck is Landon Hatton, but the puck does not cross the plane of the 8x6. And so, tense moments in Tracker's defensive zone, but they're able to weather the storm, so to speak, there, Troy. 15:33 left in the first period. Nick Lowen will take the face-off. Puck's going to bounce through. Lang's going to get it on his stick. He skates it up through the neutral zone. He's got Florian in the middle of the ice. Tries to feed Florian in the middle. Puck's deflected wide by the goaltender. And now Nick Lowen gets pushed, but he still has control of the puck down in the corner. Florian's over to help. Puck's going to go below the goal line. They're going to wrap it around the boards, and to the puck versus Tyler Turner. Is he able to keep the puck in? Florian has the puck. He puts it to Lowen. Lowen shoots. Oh, it's just under the pad of the netminder, and he just catches it by a deer hair there.
That's about it, yes. Not much more than that.
Not much than that. And so 15:08, good scoring chance once again by Nick Lowen. Puck's going to be played into the skates of the linesman. GPAC's going to play to the line. Turner pinches, puck goes up in the air. Lowen's going to push that puck down. He's going to wrap it around the boards, and Owen Florian will get to the puck first. Lang's going to go down in the corner. Florian puts it out of his reach, and now Lowen is going to get over to the puck. Lang will come over to help. Lang trying to push that puck down. Lowen comes off the wall with it. He's got his defenseman open. Turner with the shot. Puck's into skates, and open in the open ice. Nobody could see it. Puck's going to be shot wide by Turner. Ross pinches in. He takes the hit, puts the puck down low. Lang has pressure on him. He's going to go wrestle for the puck, and so he's got 3 yellow jerseys on him. He still has control of it. He's trying to center it. He put it into the corner. Here comes Lowen. GPAC puts it back up against the wall. They come cross ice, and Bien will think about stepping up. Florian on the back check. Shot just off the glove of Landon Hatton, just goes wide, and the puck's going to careen out of the zone. GPAC regroups in transition, come back through the neutral zone. They go cross ice, and working on Seth Sutherland is the GPAC forward. He pulls the puck around Sutherland. Centering pass comes to Justin Brownlee. Marcus Rule to Curtis Lee. Marcus Rule jumps up on the loose puck in the neutral zone. He pulls it towards the middle, going cross ice. Loose puck, and puck's down in the corner. Curtis Lee's going to go chase it down, and Marcus Rule blocks the puck. They can't find it as it bounces off the equipment of Rule. And now GPAC's down by the bottom of the circle, and they're going to go around the net. Puck's going to come along the boards, and as GPAC touches it, I think he's calling both of them there, Troy. Is that the call for roughing?
Yep.
So Marcus Rule gets involved in the play. Both for roughing is the indication.
After the whistle?
After the whistle.
No.
So is that a 1 minute penalty if it's after the whistle, or is it a 3 minute penalty after the whistle, or just wants the coaches to know that it happened after the whistle?
Yeah, I guess so.
So Fournette takes face-off draw. GPAC wins it down into the near corner. They go around the boards to the far corner. Kimmy now with the puck. He gets that puck to Brown. Brown tries to twist around with the puck. He's going to battle for it, and it comes to the neutral zone. And Brown loses sight of the puck and decides to go help Kimmy hit the GPAC player. And they are all dangerously offside. Shot! Oh, Fournette doesn't miss by much. And puck's going to roll out, and it's now Kimmy with it. Kimmy shoots, deflects high, hits the glass in behind the goalie, the sound every netminder loves to hear. And so it's now Fournette and Menard battling with puck. Menard's going to come out. He walks up. He puts it to the back of the net. Menard has now scored his third goal in 2 games. And so giving the Trackers 2-0 lead with 12:58 left in your first period. And so short side scored on the netminder on the short side, and netminders really don't like it when you beat them there. You really got to be tight to your post.
Yep.
And
indeed.
So they'll line it up at center ice, right on the Wolverine logo. And Nick Lowen will center Justin Brownlee and Chase London now. GPAC wins another faceoff, and Lowen applies a check, and Brownlee's able to get out to Chase London. Chase London now coming over the blue line. He's on his off wing. Oh, he has it just poked away when he's looking to make a play. Puck deflects off a GPAC stick, and Ross outside the blue line dumps it in, and it'll be delayed offside as the Trackers tag up. Here comes the Storm out of the zone. They get it to the blue line. They go cross ice, and now a 2-on-2 ensues. GPAC moves it to the middle, working on Ross. Shot towards the net is deflected wide, and now behind the net, GPAC will gather possession of it below the goal line, coming all the way out to the point. Point shot is the lane is taken away by London, and the GPAC defender has to just put it down below the goal line. It's now Justin Brownlee and Chase London taken to the blue line. Shot goes into the equipment off the stick of London, and GPAC rings it around the boards. And GPAC's going to take a slashing penalty. And so power play for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers. Faceoff's going to come to the right of the netminder. And so it is the NEBC and Yukon Trackers looking to extend their lead. Fournette to take the faceoff out with Kimmy and Menard. Viennes and Seth Sutherland on the points. And it's Fournette who wins the draw. He puts it onto the stick of Kimmy. Kimmy finds Viennes. Viennes back to Sutherland. Sutherland winds, shoots, goes off the back wall, comes out the near side. And GPAC's able to clear. Pucks off of Fournette down below to the lower half wall, and Menard moves up to Viennes. Fournette looks to the middle, from the middle, and it's Kimmy right into the body of the netminder as the netminder squeezes his arms so the puck can't find a hole. And so Kimmy gets a shot from good scoring ice.
They got some opportunities. That's what you want.
So they change up the defensive pairing. They're going to put out Brown and Kindrat now. And Fournette wins another faceoff. Puck comes to Kindrat. Kindrat loses the handle. He's going to have to hustle back into the neutral zone. He's got pressure of the penalty killers on him. They go cross ice. Connor Brown is going to put it back over to Kindrat. And here comes Kindrat up the near side. He moves it up to Kimmy. And Kimmy takes the puck and controls it just inside the GPAC blue line. The pass is a little bit light, and GPAC intercepts. And now a one-on-one ensues back towards the Tracker zone. And Kindrat interferes with the player, but it's not called. And here comes Kate Burnett. He finds the stick of Logan Kimmy skating with speed. He's got to step on the defender, makes him turn, and now he circles around the net. He finds Brownlee. Brownlee shoots! Oh, high and off the netminder. And so Brownlee goes and gets his rebound, gets it back to Kindred. Kindred looks towards the net, hits the back of the legs of, I believe, Devin Menard standing in front. Menard now down low, centering puck to Kimmy. Kimmy shoots. Oh, did that one go off the crossbar? And so Kindred now with the puck, he's gonna slow things down after a good couple opportunities. Puck comes to Menard, he can't get the shot away. And coming down to the puck is Connor Brown, and the puck bounces over Menard, and Brownlee's in behind Menard, is able to get that puck down below the goal line again. GPAC gets it to the blue line, and that one's gonna stand up Connor Kindred. I don't know what the best play on that is other than to use a baseball glove.
Yeah.
And Connor Brown puts it on the stick of Nathan Brownlee. Brownlee looks over to Kindred. Kindred's got a wide open lane. He's going to take that down, and he still handles it. He rings it around the boards. Noah Lang gets possession of it. Lang's going to put it up to Tyler Turner. Turner pulls it towards the middle. Oh, stick handling with the puck. He just loses the handle, and the Trackers will have to regroup. Penalty has expired. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey, and puck goes off the glass, and it's stopped by Ross at his own blue line. He's going to chip that one in, but he was on his side of the red line, and because he never hit the goalie,
I'd still call that icing.
he still calls that icing.
Yes.
That's correct.
It is
Yes,
very...
it is. So 9:47 left in your first period. Trackers up 2-0. Hopefully you're getting the feed nice and easy, and that we're not losing Wi-Fi and interfering with your entertainment pleasure. And so they're going to be faced off to the left of the net. GPAC wins. Patton turns the puck aside, and here comes Florian. He chips it to the middle of the ice, and the puck's going to come back into the Tracker zone, and GPAC dumps it back in past Brownlee. It goes to Turner. Turner comes to Ross. Ross looks off the boards to Florian, and they tip that puck, so they wave icing off. Icing. And rushing to the puck is Lowen. And GPAC still has it, and Lowen's still making his presence felt. That one hit the netting as we see it jiggle there. And so we got a stoppage of play. Face-off looked like it's going to be indicated to the left of the GPAC's netminder. So 9:15 left in your period. An offensive zone opportunity for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers. Nathan Brownlee out with Marcus Rule and Curtis Lee. Rule with the shot. Lee with the rebound. Wrap around. Out front. Reverse Snow Angel keeps it from the back of the 4x6. GPAC gets taken out, and that's going to be a check from behind. And here comes Brownlee, who takes exception to his player being hit. And so a little bit of fighty time over in the sideboards there, Troy. So a couple of 4-minute penalties easily called there with heads snapping back. So Curtis Lee is going to get the initial penalty. He's just going to give him one. Interesting.
Yeah.
So they'll line it outside the Grand Prairie blue line. 4 minutes to Curtis Lee for head contact. And actually, yeah, that face-off will come all the way down the ice. And so the penalty kill is going to try to help Curtis Lee out here and kill off the penalty. Let's meet Connor Brown, Connor Kindred on the defense, and Menard and Kimmy as the forward group. Brown pushes the puck forward. GPAC takes it away. Brown has a stick inside the midsection of the player, and the centering pass going to come all the way out as GPAC isn't set in the right spots to catch their own pass. And so they'll regroup down below their own goal line as the D-man stops up. He sets up and now comes up the far side. Oh, just almost poked off his stick by Logan Kimmy. Stretch pass down the length of the ice. GPAC setting up. Brown leaves his feet. And now GPAC, the Trackers, maybe scrambling a little bit. Everybody sort of gets back into possession and settles down. And it's Connor Brown who reads the play. Nice. Everybody was sliding to the other side. He comes and reverses the direction and gets it out of the Tracker zone. GPAC sets up in front of their net. They're going to circle back below the circles. Kimmy forces the GPAC defender back in, taking away his passing lanes. Intercepted by Fournette. Fournette at the blue line. Shot's going to put it off the back wall. Fournette goes for the puck still. He chases the defender behind his goal, and he gets his stick and interferes with the ability of the players to make a play. And as GPAC touches the puck, the whistle goes, and there's a kneeing penalty coming up. 14 yellow for kneeing. And so 7:57 left in the period. And they'll play 4-on-4 hockey for 2 minutes. And then the GPAC Storm will go on a temporary power play for 55 seconds. And in face-off win by the GPAC Storm, Brownlee's going to push it down to London. London's going to bring it back up the wall. Brownlee's over to help, but GPAC takes it off the wall and they break out. They get it to the neutral zone and work on Turner. Turner keeps it outside of his zone, and the puck just sits there. Brownlee trying to get it over to London. London kicks it up to his skate. London's going to apply the forecheck as he lost the handle on it, and GPAC goes to the far side and comes back to the near side with a cross-ice pass. Moving into the tracker zone, working on Ross. Ross is going to force the puck carry to the boards, and he's trying to get the puck off the GPAC stick. And now GPAC changes the puck carrier, and it's played back down low. It's going to bounce off some skates in front. GPAC controls. They come to the point. It's going to be tipped by Justin Brownlee. Justin Brownlee's going to put on the wheels. He's got a player on him. He tries to center over to London, and London can't get to the puck. It's intercepted, and GPAC comes the other way, 2-on-2, which turns into a 1-on-2. And so Sutherland's going to get his big stick out there and just chip that puck out of the ice, out of the zone. And now it is GPAC from their own zone coming back towards the tracker zone and intercepted by Viens. Viens going to go for a little bit of skate. He goes to the far side, gets on his forehand, shoots, hits the home hardware sign behind the net, and gets taken out at the end of it. Puck comes out the near side, and it's the Storm now going to dump that in off the wall. Landon Hatton's going to have to set that up to the puck of Sutherland. He's got a back checker on him. He gets rid of it just in time. He moves it cross ice over to Lowen. Lowen's going to dump that in. And now rushing to the puck are both Lowen and Florian. Puck comes to the point. Oh, and Seth Sutherland just misses the stick of Lowen on the near side. Viens is able to get the puck to Florian, and that was pretty close.
Ooh,
I thought Nick Lowen had just cleared the zone, but apparently he hadn't, and so the whistle goes, and we have ourselves an offside, not an icing, Troy.
Not an icing. And, you know, he just cleaned his visor, so I shall not argue.
Not that we would get anywhere with it. So 6:07, it's going to be Brownlee centering Rule. And to the puck comes Brownlee. D-man heard footsteps, and so penalty's going to expire, and it'll be the Trackers back on the penalty kill. Brownlee reaches in, and now Brownlee will go to the penalty box as soon as they can gather possession or control. I think that big number 6 just fell on his stick, Troy, quite personally,
yep.
But
that's just a personal observation, though.
I think that was just one of those crafty plays.
It could be.
Players reaching Lee will be out of the penalty box. Logan Kinney wins the faceoff to Ross. Ross gets it up on the glass, but not out. And the GPAC goes D to D. They work it to the top of the circle, back to the near side. Forward to the middle of the ice. Landon Hatton shuts the door, and Logan Kinney gets it down the ice. So 5:31 left in the period. 27 seconds left to the first penalty to Curtis Lee. And GPAC starts out from their own zone. They move it up through the neutral zone, reaching for the puck with Fernet. They take it around Turner. Turner trying to force the D-man wide. And Turner deflects the centering puck back behind the net. GPAC collects it and continues out the near side. And trying to center the puck. GPAC looking around, looking backside. Misfire on the pass. They get it to the top of the near circle. They move it back down, back to the point, moving it to the net, and they shoot it just wide. And Curtis Lee has entered the playing circles. Now Menard's out on the ice on the penalty kill, 5-on-4 for 1:07 until Brownlee's penalty is expired. Puck towards the net goes wide, and Menard now applies a little bit of pressure. Puck is still on the board side, and it's still the GPAC Storm with possession, and now collecting it is Turner. Backhand's not going to quite make it out of the blue line, and now GPAC comes over back to the puck. Isaac Leibner with it, moves it down, give and go to the backside, into the glove of Landon Hatton as he gets right across and makes a big stop. Was waiting for the arms of the GPAC players to go up in the air. Couldn't lost sight of the puck, but Landon Hatton obviously didn't.
He did not.
So 4:27 left in the period. Landon Hatton bails out the penalty kill with a great save. And Florian and Lowen back out on the ice to try to kill the last 35 seconds of the penalty. And Florian gets a big stick on it, gets it down the length of the ice. And so GPAC sits up behind their own goal. They're going to break out the near side. Looking up ice, they get it to their own blue line. And first in the puck is Florian. Florian's going to create a battle on the half wall. And the puck's going to roll into the corner. Vien's going to have a little bit of time. He's going to come back where traffic is. Centering pass off of the deflected Vien's pass, but GPAC can't get it towards the net. 7 seconds till the penalty is expired. And Florian has done his best job to make sure that no more shots will happen this power play. And so onto the ice comes Brownlee, and now Lang will apply the forecheck. He forces them back behind their goal line, and now the puck's into the middle, up to the point, put back onto the netminder. Netminder is going to cover it up and get a stoppage of play. And so they're going to line this one up to the right of the netminder. 3:33 left in the period. NEBC and Yukon Trackers ahead 2-0. Some tense moments in the defensive zone, and Landon Hatton's able to secure the penalty kill and make sure they're not capitalized on. Face-off draw won by Lang. Puck's going to come back to London, and London leaves his feet. He's going to push it down low, and now Lang's going to ensue on the forecheck. Puck is kicked over to London. London's going to gather it, and London has it as he works it up. He's going to get it up to Brown. Brown has it go under his stick, and now it's going to be a foot race. Brown working hard. He pushes that puck forward side. GPAC gets it, centering pass. Oh, Chase London with a good back check covers the loose player, and now Justin Brownlee comes up the other way. London's going to search for it. Here's Lang looking for it as well. It's just over his stick, and GPAC come up the near side. They move it to the middle, and the puck is intercepted by Lang and is pushed towards side. GPAC's going to put that down into the zone. Hatton can't handle the bouncing puck, and it's going to roll over to Kindrat. And Kindrat sidesteps the check and comes back out the far side, looking to the middle. And Logan Kimmy and both Kane Fournette stretching for the puck. And GPAC intercepts the missed pass. GPAC now moves it to the top of the circle. And it's Connor Kindrat who pokes it away. He gets it over to Kane Fournette. Offside will be the call, as Isaac Wager takes it over the blue line, but the yellow GPAC player was still caught on the Tracker's side of it. And so they'll line it up outside the Trackers blue line, just straight in front of us. 2:29 left in the period, and GPAC wins yet another face-off. And they're going to go D to D. Here comes Kimmy on the forecheck. He takes it away from number 6. He's going to drive the goal line. He's got Menard wraparound, just misses. And GPAC gets it out of their zone. Ross has it in the neutral zone. He goes cross ice over to Turner. Turner looks up ice, and it's chipped down to the blue line of the Storm by Menard. Storm come cross ice. It's going to be an uncatchable pass, and it'll be the Trackers who get possession and dump it back in. Off the boards again it comes. GPAC gets it down. It's going to go just wide of the net. It's going to bounce up the other side. Tyler Turner with his best, get his head up, and Menard leaves the puck for net. And now on the boards, Bernard comes back to it. Bernard pushing the GPAC player into the boards. Referee wants them to play it. GPAC's going to collect it, and now Fournette's going to try to hinder Isaac Wagner. Wagner goes back to the corner. Centering pass can't be handled. It goes to the near side boards. Puck's going to bounce, and it's going to be Ross who's going to push forward. And Fournette can't get the puck out as he's taken off of it. And Ross and Fournette having a little bit of fun on the boards, applying some physicality there. And so the puck's below the goal line. It's going to roll back over to Ross. Ross can get it, wraps it around the boards to the blue line, but kept in. Puck towards the net off the toe of Landon Hatton. That one was going to go wide. And here comes the GPAC again, looking to set something up down to the half wall. Wagner has the puck taken away, and it's off the skates of Kimmy into the neutral zone. And the Trackers are going to have to change quickly because the GPAC's going to turn right back. And drop pass at the top of the circle, shot towards the net, deflected by Fournette, and Hatton makes a good save off the stick of his own player. Brown has Rule up in center ice. Rule can't quite handle the puck off his glove. And Brownlee goes over top of the netminder as the netminder is trying to cover it, and Brownlee tries to take it back towards the goal. Brownlee just pushing his way around. Tries to go short side. Netminder's able to close the hole, and it's over to the far side as GPAC's going to try to break out that way. Skating up the ice, GPAC's going to flip it off the glass, and Sutherland stops the GPAC player from coming forward. And puck's going to get to Marcus Rule. Rule has Lee in the middle of the ice. Marcus Rule skates it to the red line. He's going to dump that down, and now it'll be Curtis Lee going to force the goalie to make a play, but because the goalie had possession of it, GPAC had retaliated, and once again they'll go to the penalty box.
Charging.
10.5 seconds left in the period, and Trackers will come back in the second period with a power play, I would assume, there, Troy.
Yep.
Unless they can make things happen quickly. And that would start with probably a face-off win or a face-off directed towards the netminder. So Brownlee's going to go center. Lang and Lee, puck's one back. It's going to be Brown racing for it. It's going to come down to Lang. 6 seconds left. He tries to get it to Lee. Lee and Lang work on the GPAC player to get it loose. Down comes Brown off the point, and they bump the puck loose, but the buzzer goes. And so both teams will go back to the dressing room. After 20 minutes, it's your NEBC and Yukon Trackers leading the GPAC Storm 2-0. Shots on goal, 13 for the NEBC and Yukon Trackers and 8 for the GPAC Storm. So, might be breakfast time back home, Troy.
Yeah, it might.
So if you haven't had
Might very well
breakfast, go and have yourself a bite to eat or warm up your coffee cup, and we'll be back here in about 20 minutes. And so, hoping you're enjoying the feed off of YouTube this morning. And so, we'll be back on the air after a short intermission, folks.
Damn.